Shakur versus Lomachenko next year? Bob Arum says he's optimistic. Let's talk.
Push the weight in no flex. Flex alive is one in the six. Fit the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You would run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Drew Titan, Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. Let's get right into it. Boxing scene link will be in the description, ladies and gentlemen. Bob Arum says he's optimistic about staging Stevenson and Lomachenko for next year. He said both guys want that fight. It's a very short article. I briefly read through it. There's mention of Ryan Garcia, might being on the card. But he's not sure about Ryan Garcia because, the 135-pound division is pretty much lit up. But he can't speak on Ryan Garcia because he doesn't promote him. So you already know how that goes. Bob Arum likes to throw names around and gets people's wheels turning. He's 90 years old, but he's a lawyer by trade. The guy's smart. He drops a lot of pipe bombs and gets people thinking and gets people talking. Very controversial. He's just... Listen, if you're not very familiar with Bob Arum, just remember, if he was around this long, how he played with our emotions in reference to Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather. That was him the whole time. 5 years he got top dollar out of Manny Pacquiao, and then when he was done with him, he sent him to Australia. And, Manny was on his way out of Top Rank, but not before he went to Australia and lost to Jeff Horn. Allegedly lost. Well, on paper, he lost. But y'all go ahead and watch that fight and let me know what you think. And it's a very short article, but he says a lot. Lomachenko, 34, put his career on hold earlier this year to uphold military duties in his homeland of the Ukraine against the Russian invasion. However, Arum believes Lomachenko may return to the ring as soon as this October. Now, let me stop right there. Why can't he just fight Shakur in this October? And I don't know what Shakur is looking like. I don't know if he's even in training. And I know it's a turnaround. October's around the corner. Maybe Loma's in shape. You can't be in war out of shape. So maybe he's been in shape the whole time. Maybe he wasn't on the front lines like we were made to believe. I don't know. But I'm just curious as to what's going on here. What else did he say here? That October, he's looking for him to come back in October and stage the Shakur fight possibly for next year. I say running in October. I mean, your buddy got off the front lines and he's about to defend his 3 straps against AJ. He don't need no warm-ups. Usyk don't need no warm-ups. All right. So it says here he can't speak for Ryan Garcia. No one cares about Ryan Garcia. Keep that man's name out your mouth. He's not worth the time. What does he say here? In our own stable, hopefully we get Lomachenko back in action. If everything's okay, if he gets to leave from the Ukraine military, we can get Lomachenko in action for October. And then next year, there are a lot of ways for Lomachenko to go. Now, I just find it interesting. A lot of ways for him to go. And this Lomachenko, apparently, they keep telling us that this guy is a fighter that's on demand because he has no belts. Somehow, he's never left off of a pound-for-pound list, whether it be Ring, whether it be ESPN. Well, ESPN is a working relationship with Top Rank, so I get that. But apparently, he's in popular demand. And but he has no belts. None. And not for nothing. Once again, Vasili's at 135. Shakur's not there, but they're talking about making this fight. Now, Shakur did say he wanted to smoke. Excuse me. He did say he wanted to smoke. He did say that. However, there's a lot of work at 135, Vasily. A lot of work up there, man. So I'm just curious as to what's going on. All All right. So here Bob goes again. You know, technically, I mean, I know what Shakur said, but technically he's trying to pull him up from 130. If you want to look at it like that, I mean, if you want to, I mean, just take a look at the landscape. Just take a look at it. And Loma's at 135. Shakur's at 130. But I know. Shakur said he wanted to smoke. So, I get it. That's cool. But moving along, it says, he says both men want the fight. He's looking for it. So I'm guessing that Shakur, by this time next year, will be at 135. That's what he's saying. I'm just trying to translate this. I don't know. Stevenson's 25. He's coming off of a career best win over Oscar Valdez to unify the WBC and the WBO 130-pound titles. The Southpaw Ace will defend those belts in his hometown of Newark in September. Oh, okay, yeah, I forgot about that. My bad, y'all. He's defending the fight. That's why he can't fight Lomachenko in October. He's fighting Robson Canseco. Remember Robson Canseco? That's the guy that Oscar Valdez was allowed to juice up and fight. Remember that guy? So now Shakur's fighting him. But no disrespect to Robson. If Vasili's definitely coming back by October, why don't they cut Robson a check, have him step aside, and have Shakur? That means he's in shape because he's in training right now. Have Shakur just upgrade and fight up because y'all can. Although he's a champion, it's considered an upgrade because he's facing the speed, the angles, the matrix, high tech Vasily Lomachenko. Have him wait another month. Well, actually, the fight was scheduled for the 23rd. We'll just have him wait about 2-3 more weeks and fight Lomachenko in October. And like I said, Lomachenko don't need no warm up. He's in his 30s. He's a professional. He stayed in shape. We're in August right now. October's around the corner. He's getting full credit to his couple of wins that he had after he lost to Teofimo Lopez. So why does he have to wait? Why does he need a warm up? Like I said, Usyk is coming off the front lines just like Lomachenko. They're probably chilling with each other. Usyk saying, going right back in the ring. No warm-ups. I got 3 belts. I'm about to knock AJ's head off again. Well, he didn't knock his head off the first. Well, he was about to in round 12, but whatever. Y'all know what I'm saying, man. A little exaggeration, but y'all know what I'm saying. Why can't Vasily be held to the same standards? Just chill for a minute. Shakur's probably in camp right now, over 130 pounds right now. He got time. If he's walking around at 135 right now, they can make the Loma fight right now. Now, I'm not speaking for Shakur. I'm just asking why is that not possible? What does this talk about warm-up? Noted that his team is currently trying to find an appropriate opponent for Lomachenko should the Ukraine be fit to return to the ring in October. So they don't even know if he's quite fit yet. Lomachenko has not fought since outpointing Richard Commey in December. I think Carl Moretti, who's the vice president of operations, is working with our matchmakers to pick a suitable opponent, said. Y'all hear this? I'm sure they'll come up with somebody that passes all the tests. Remember, Loma's been inactive since I guess, December. Okay, so matchmakers. Well, that's the article, and the link will be in the description. But listen, matchmakers. What do we know about matchmakers in Top Rank? What do we know about them? In other words, they're looking for a guy that's going to put up a little resistance against Loma, but nothing too big because he has to win, so that Bob can make the Shakur versus Lomachenko fight. Matchmakers, y'all. Matchmakers. Y'all paying attention to what's being written? That's why I dropped these links in the description so y'all can read it yourself. So they want to give him a light touch. They want to give him a light touch. But I'm saying, screw the light touch. He's in his 30s. He's a professional. What he does in the ring is second nature. Alexander Usyk is not taking a light touch. He's getting right in there with Anthony Joshua. Come fight with me. Give me an opportunity. 3 times. Yeah. Usyk is getting right back in the line of fire. Why can't Lomachenko get right back in the line of fire? What's going on now? I don't understand. Or do I? I don't understand. Or do I? Man, listen, I'll never say that this guy can't fight, but I'm saying he's not what y'all make him out to be. We saw it in his second pro fight. We saw it against Teofimo Lopez. And there's a list of guys and he ducked Devin Haney, y'all. Okay? So here Bob Arum goes again. He's talking about matchmakers, y'all. Call Moretti, matchmaker. You want to match him up properly to see where he's at. Because they already know where Shakur's at. They already know. Well, I ain't going to stretch this point out, man. Y'all read the article. We already know what time it is on Pacific. Is he good? Yes. Is he great? No. Somehow he finds himself on these lists, and there's a popular demand for him. Meanwhile, how many pay-per-views this man sold? Bronx on deck.
Move!